All right, good morning everybody. It's about 8:45. We just got dropped off here at the Rattle River trailhead and we're getting ready to head northbound. Got 31 miles we're going to be looking at. So we're getting ready to get started for a few days out in the woods hiking. We got to go through the Mahoosics. So we got some work cut out for us, but we'll be showing you what we see. Talk to y'all later. All right, we're starting off our morning with a little bit of a road walk. Probably going across this river, the Rattle River. So we will, we'll be back on trail in just a sec. Well, we are on trail, but we'll be back in the woods in a sec, is what I meant to say. All right, we crossed the river and on the paved road. Then we turned left on this gravel road, which is still the trail. So we're still not turned into the woods yet. Nice little stroll to start our day. All right, here's where we turn off the gravel road that we've been walking and hit this Centennial Trail, the AT. So that's where we're heading. Got a little trail magic, water cache, and some treats here. So nice folks. All right, we'll show you what we see.
We made it to the top of this climb. Came from down there. There's a lake or
That's that river, I believe.
river.
I mean, they've got it back
There's
up.
It's like a marina almost down there. Looks like the water's really low, or I don't know. Not sure what I'm looking at. But anyway, through the middle of these trees right there, that's Mount Washington. And then there's Madison right there. And we came down the Osbeck Trail on that ridge line. And then those popping up on the other side of that hill are the Carters. So we've done all of that, the Wildcats and the Carters. So we've done all that. But yeah. Yeah, we came over that this morning. So, all right. Flo's on the struggle bus today. It's his turn.
Yep.
We each have our days.
Yep. Legs don't want to go today.
Yep. But look how pretty.
We made it down to where the Trident Coal campsite blue blaze turns off the AT right here. The sign goes over here to the left. And so we're not going to go over there because I think there's some water down below here. So we're going to look for that. Check it out. So the water's 0.2 down from the shelter once you get to the shelter here or the campsite. I don't really want to do a 0.2.
There's another little stream in 0.4.
Yep. So we're going to look for that one and see how it looks. But anyway, we're moving forward towards the Gentian pond shelter.
4.9 miles.
Yep. So
An angry squirrel.
very angry squirrel. They don't like it when we're here. All right, we'll check in later. All right, so we stopped here at this little brook. This almost dried up, but I mean, there's pools of water. When you usually find someone has already done this, is put a leaf in to make a little place where you can catch the water, which is what we just did. But you have to work for your water sometimes out here. And those little leaf troughs that make the waterfall are really appreciated. It helps speed up the process. So we just got some water and we're heading on to the next, well, we're gonna head on to that next shelter down there.
About 4.5 miles.
Yep. We still got about 4.5 to go. Beautiful day. My legs aren't into it today, so I'm just kind of struggling on the uphills. I can do them, but I'm slow.
That's a change from usual. Usually it's me doing that.
Yeah, well, it's my turn today. So we will check in as we go.
All right, we just came out to Page Pond. Isn't that beautiful? Wish we could see a moose over there on the other side. Way over there. Not up close, but that would be cool. Looks like a perfect place for one.
start the upper Gentian pond. So we're probably what, 0.7 from our destination for camp, which is the Gentian pond shelter and campsite. But it's about 6:30. But we're looking for a moose out here, but we don't see one, so I guess we'll keep moving. All right, we'll check in just a bit when we get to the shelter.
All right, we're coming up on the shelter. We did 11.8 miles today. We're at the we're not sure how to pronounce it, Gentian or Gentian pond. Great. Shelter. And I'm gonna put this down, but we'll show it to you when we get there. All right, see you down the trail.
All right, we've arrived at the Gentian Pond Shelter. And we got your bear-proof food storage containers back here. We've got our log shelter. We've got our map that shows us where everything is. And you got a donation box, and look at the view. It's a pretty one. We'll probably go ahead and stay in the shelter tonight. Nobody's here. So we will save some time without doing the tent, and the bugs have ceased to be a problem. Haven't had any bugs here lately, so this is what it looks like. Gentian Pond Shelter. Looks like it's been here a minute. 1974. So yeah. All right, we'll set up in here and get our meal going. So we'll check in later. Might be it for the day because it'll probably get dark. All right, DT up in.